Do you like being out in LA, Southern California, chilling by the pool, by the beach? Yeah, I do. I got to go to the Clippers Suns game 6 and watch the Clippers get absolutely destroyed by the Suns. Let's take a look at how Chris Paul got to his first NBA Finals. Okay, Patrick Beverley. Okay. Yes, there we go. Right here. This is a great start by Phoenix, and Monty Williams prepared his team for the Clippers to go zone again because Zubac was most likely not going to play, and he did not play in this game with a strained MCL. So the Clippers went small ball, zone. It worked in Game 5, didn't work in Game 6. Devin Booker passes over to Chris Paul. Jay Crowder, this is the weak spot of a zone, of a 2-3 look. This free throw line area. So Jay Crowder cuts here, but this is all misdirection as man follows. As we can see, man follows right here, staying in his zone, but also this allows Mikal Bridges. I don't know why Terrence Mann, I guess they went to I don't know why Terrence Mann is so out. He should be more in this area, but what this allows is for Mikal Bridges to go diving right to the hoop. DeAndre Ayton to set a back screen on Terrence Mann, Chris Paul to throw up the lob, and the finish. The Phoenix Suns and Chris Paul especially were red hot from 3 to start the game. Chris Paul gets it over to Jay Crowder, who is a very good three-point shooter and has been really good in the playoffs. Reggie Jackson, and this is just what a zone does, is especially a 2-3 zone, Reggie Jackson has to bump out. Technically, Paul George is supposed to come up, get him, and then fill back, but he doesn't right here. And quick pass. Jay Crowder almost loses it. Reggie Jackson goes for it. Gets it to Chris Paul. Who's a better shooter, Chris Paul or Devin Booker? Devin Booker. So Beverly kind of stays in between, but Chris Paul wanted it so bad, and he was shooting really good in this game. In Game 6, Chris Paul only missed 1 3-pointer. He went 7 for 8 from 3, and this was just another one of the makes. The Phoenix Suns started off 5 for 7 from 3, forcing the LA Clippers to go into man, and when the Clippers have to go into man, it neutralizes the advantage that the LA Clippers had in Game 5, and this allows the Suns to attack with DeAndre Ayton because Zubac is not there, or anyone who can even sizably guard DeAndre Ayton down low is not there. Thank you. I love this action here by the Phoenix Suns as you're getting Devin Booker, who's really fast catching the ball off these screens. And going to this game, that was one of the main takeaways I took, is whenever Devin Booker is coming off a screen or they have an action utilized for him, he sprints. That is one of the key things with Devin Booker. So as you see on this play right here, if I roll it, DeAndre Ayton sets the screen on Patrick Beverly. Devin Booker smartly does not go around, but instead behind. And Cameron Payne passes him the ball right here. What Booker does, gets to a spot. This like midi area. This is all Devin Booker's spot. He is unbelievably great at shooting these elbow shots and free throw shots, even with contact. So as we look right here, Booker again making sure that Patrick Beverly is behind him. Rising up, Terrence Mann goes to block this, or he goes to contest, but he hits Devin Booker in the head. And Booker's so good with these falling away shots. Goes in, and as Mike Breen says, goes in and one. Really aggressive in this game, and I think the thing that Monty Williams was trying to emphasize is we have to get the Clippers to break in transition defensively, not letting their defense get set and attacking in transitions. We see here, let's roll the clip. Devin Booker gets the matchup on Patrick Beverly. Booker's great at attacking the rim, and he did an amazing job in this game. So he has a step on Beverly right here. We already know that. As he's going, look at what he does here. This cutback. Watch this cutback. as he sees Patrick Beverly kind of gives up at this point. So after what he did, it was kind of like what Chris Paul did, and I feel like Chris Paul probably taught him this, is to get into the body of the defender and then weave back to get the defender behind you. That's exactly what Devin Booker did here, and whoops, not mean to do that. And as he's attacking the rim here, beautiful finish by D-Book. By the Suns shooting well, I really mean they were shooting it incredibly well. As we look right here, off of an inbounds pass, inbounds, Abdul Nader gets it over to Jay Crowder, and this is just a great shot by Jay Crowder. The contest by Kennard is more to the left, and Jay Crowder just knocks it down. Crowder is one of the two veterans on this team, him and Chris Paul. And Crowder's had multiple playoff runs with the Celtics. Really, that's the only one that comes off my head. But still, Jay Crowder's been in the playoffs before. He's done it before. He's been in the conference finals before. And he knows what it takes. And this is just an unbelievable shot by Jay Crowder. Now, this was what I was talking about when I'm saying there are shots that Chris Paul would usually not take in games that he took this game. He was on fire, 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and he just pulled it. Little jab step pull right in front of Nick Batum's face, knocks it down. Then another time, kind of a double screen went into, and then there's the double. Then Chris Paul layup. And because Chris Paul is just so dang good, look what he did here. Behind his back, caught everyone off guard, hit the jumper. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a top point guard that can lead his team to a championship. That is Chris Paul to a freaking T. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all like and enjoy, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Anyway, thank you. Peace.